Hello, Mama. Welcome to Angel Moms Talking. I'm Jami. This is a space where we moms can unapologetically share about our grief journey and our heartbreak, our agony, our radically altered, shattered lives with raw vulnerability and fierce mama bear love in a world that turns its back on grief. Today's episode has some adult language, I just want to let you know. And I also talk about feeling the grief in my bones. And I accidentally say that I feel the vibration in my bones when I'm talking about the ache in my bones, because later I talk about the vibration. Anyway, I hope that makes sense when you listen. Just know that I'm still in a grief fog, and I know you understand. Oh, how are you, my friend?
Oh, girl. I'm doing good. I'm doing
Good.
good. How are you
Awesome.
doing?
I I'm having a weird, yeah, this is a weird time. Definitely. It's
Yeah.
a weird time. The 1000th day. Um, I think I said this to you the other day when we were texting, is that mm, I'm finding that so there's two situations here with these anniversaries that come up for me. The first scenario is I get myself all tied up in a knot and full of anxiety about this, 1 month, 2 months, 1 week, 1 year, all the Judson's birthday, Christmas, whatever. So I ramp myself up and I get myself all tied up into a knot and get all anxiety ridden. Okay. So that's scenario number one. As time has gone on and Judson's been an angel, for a
I love
longer.
that
I
picture.
love that picture. Oh, wow. Anyway, so back to my diatribe here, but so the second scenario is, I know this about myself now. I know that these dates coming up
Hmm.
are gonna just like, they could very well take me out at the knees, right? And so what I'm starting to find is that, oh, okay, I know this is coming, so I'm
Yeah.
feeling good. I'm okay. I don't need to freak out about it or anything, and then I start to get closer to the day and I'm feeling okay. And then I'm like, well, no, I'm good. I'm good. I wake up in the
Yeah.
morning and I'm fine. And then it fucking hits. And I go,
Yeah.
oh, it's because I didn't honor, it's because I didn't
Mm.
honor myself, because I was thinking I was past that point of, where I had to
Oh,
like have a meltdown. And it's okay to have a meltdown. Why
absolutely.
the fuck do we think we can't have a
We
meltdown?
don't have to. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely entitled to these days, but
Yeah.
absolutely give you those days.
Mhm.
There were, I don't have those days much anymore, but once in a rare while I'll have one,
Yeah.
where sometimes you just want to cry all day,
Hmm.
and you should just cry away.
Yeah.
And if your crying bothers people, they can just go fuck off. I don't know what to say. You
Exactly.
know,
I
I
love
have,
that.
I
Yeah.
put no, invest nothing in that. It's like, you're absolutely entitled to cry. You'll cry a river of tears. There's no question.
Yeah. I know. And so so when you asked how I was at the beginning, that my long answer is that, you know, Friday was the 1000th day, and it did hit me harder than I thought. And I came home and I kind of collapsed in my chair after work, and I went, "Oh, it's really because I didn't honor it and I didn't allow myself the space to have a meltdown." And
Yeah.
excuse me, and Saturday and Sunday were equally really tough. And this is to a point where I feel it in my bones. This is how I describe it.
Yeah.
I feel it in my bones, like my thighs, my two femur bones that are the biggest bones in our body, right? These two big ginormous bones. That's where I feel it the most. Like, not in my stomach, not in my neck. I mean, those
Yeah.
things, of course, but where I really feel it the most is this vibration that happens in my bones. And
Wow.
this is an interesting, I guess, comparison, is that when I used to have, when I had my periods, when they would be really heavy, I could always feel it coming because my bones would
Yeah,
tell
I
me,
know what you mean. It's
yeah,
an ache down your.
yes, it's an ache. And so it's interesting. And then conversely, yoga vibrates my bones. Like, it makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
a different,
Mm.
it's a vibrating. So it's our bones, and our bones are live tissue. This is where our red blood cells are made. They're constantly
Yeah.
growing and changing. People forget that because bones are
hard and they forget that, these are
Mm,
living organisms. So I just feel
that's
like it's really cool because I feel like that's my soul just talking
mm,
to me. It's in my
yeah,
bones. Like I feel it in my bones. That
yeah.
metaphor is so true.
That metaphor really is true, that we feel things in our bones. I just want to invite you to reach out to me if you're interested in joining us for any live Angel Mom circles. We have a beautiful support group and we meet via Zoom, and it's just a really safe space for you to share if you want to. And you don't have to if you don't want to. You can keep your camera off and your microphone off and just listen if you like. But feel free to reach out to me if you are interested in joining at jamiesfitforlife@gmail.com. Love you, Mama.